everyone, I'm back for a quick hairstyle tutorial. I posted a picture on Instagram a few weeks ago and it became a requested style, so that's what I'm doing now. It's very simple, but maybe some of you guys would like some little tips on how to perfect it, so here we go. So I'm going to start off by parting my hair in the middle. Actually, I think I want to moisturize. 1 second. Okay, I grabbed my spray bottle. This has some water and a little bit of my horsetail leaf oil. I'm just going to spray it very lightly because my hair isn't super dry, but I definitely do want to moisturize it. And I'm going to use my horsetail leaf growth oil. I'm going to just spray it or squeeze it onto my hands and then rake it through my locks. And that's how I pretty much moisturize my hair, like really quickly before I style it or before I step out if need be. Don't forget those ends. I want to put a little bit more on the top. Remember, water is what moisturizes hair. Oil seals in the moisture. So, and this is a great oil to use to seal in the moisture. Horsetail leaf herb, I advise that everybody, you know, takes a moment and does a Google search on horsetail leaf herb. You can hear it from me all day that horsetail leaf herb is one of the, if not the #1 herb on the planet with the most silica in it, which aids in hair strength. So I can tell you that all day, but it's one thing when you see it for yourself doing your own research. So do your own research on horsetail leaf and check out my oils, okay? It is packed with all that silica and selenium for hair growth and hair strengthening. All right, now, so my hair feels really good now. And it smells really good too. Okay, so now I like to have some hair framing my face like this. So I like to start my braid from like right here. So I grab a nice chunk. I'm not gonna tell you how many locks because, you know, it's gonna vary from person to person depending on how thick your locks are and how many you have. But I think this is a good amount. And I'm gonna start braiding it. Now, one thing or two things, you want to braid it out this way. You don't want to braid it down because when you braid it out, it's gonna sit more comfortably when you pull it aside around. And also, you want to braid it flat. So let me show you what I mean by that. So as you braid it, you want to hold the strands flat, and what that does is provide more volume for your braided headband, because when it's flat it's spread out, you know what I mean? So that's pretty simple. I'm not going to tell you all how to braid. I hope you know that. That's the basics. But I'm going to braid it until the ends. Well, should I braid it all the way to the end? Actually, no, I'm not going to braid it all the way to the end. I'm going to just braid it and stop right here. Oh, what if you guys can see that? Some of my red is poking through. I'm not dyeing my hair anymore, so that's just going to be how my hair looks. I may have some red spots or some brown spots. Green, blue, purple, whatever, it's fine. I'm done dyeing my hair. Maybe I'll do a rinse. I might do a semi-permanent rinse. I'll see how I feel. Maybe in the summertime, because you know the summer sun can really like lighten up your hair. So I'll probably do a rinse in the summertime. Side note. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my little black rubber band to secure the braid. And I just go through twice. That's all I need. And now I will bring the braid around and I'll sit it where I want it. You can put it up higher on your hairline. You can put it lower on your forehead. You can even put it like on top of your head like a crown. You know what? I think I'll do all 3 ways that I just mentioned and let you guys see which one you like the best. And you all can let me know. But the way I like to secure it is by grabbing some of the locks here to cover that part. And I use a pin. Now this pin in particular, let me see if we could focus on it. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's wrapped in like a black velvety material. And the reason why that's really cool is because when it's in your hair, it looks more like hair versus using those shiny bobby pins. When you take pictures, you see the light reflecting on the bobby pins and makes your bobby pins stand out. So if you can get your hands on these velvet bobby pins, that will be clutch if you can get your hands on some of these. But yeah, so that's ideal for like wedding photos, any sort of formal updo where you want to use pins. I definitely recommend these. These were actually put on to me by Felicia Leatherwood. She's a celebrity hairstylist. She's Issa Rae's personal hairstylist, and she did my hair for a photo shoot. I was a model for Black Bride magazine back in October, November. Those photos came out maybe like in January. These are really cool. I like these. She let me have some. Well, she let me have the ones that she put in my hair. So yes, back to what I was saying. So you want to pin it. Just one pin will do. So this is like the top crown look. I think this looks pretty nice. This reminds me of like, this can actually look really bridal. I can see it. Okay, now I'm gonna move the braid to my hairline. Yeah, that's good positioning, I think. Cover the end of the braid and pin it secure. So what do you think about this look? This looks like a crown. And last but not least, across the forehead. And I think the photo that I posted was more like this. This also looks like a crown, but it looks more like a headband, I guess. No. Yes, this is really pretty too. Yeah, I can't really decide which one is my favorite look. I don't know. Whoa. There we go. So that was really easy, right? I know. And all 3 of these styles I think are really, really pretty. Let me know which of the styles are your favorite. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. This is number 3. Let me know. And if you decide to recreate the style, make sure you post it on Instagram and tag at LOCS, and you'll likely get reposted and featured on LOCS. That's my other Instagram besides Keisha Charmaine. Follow me on both accounts, by the way, at Keisha Charmaine and at LOCS. Make sure you check out KeishaCharmaine.com. I've recently relaunched, and you can access my oils, my head wraps, and more. Thanks for watching. Love, light, and locks.